So, welcome. Thank you for joining our self-care and service practice in the love, peace, and harmony field. I'm Laurie and honored to be with you on this journey. For those who may be watching the video and do not know me, I am a co-owner with Satori Family Wellness and serving as a volunteer love, peace, harmony field coordinator. And I am also by profession a psychologist, and although I'm sharing some neuroscience and brain information, these are just for general information, and I am not serving in the capacity of my role as a psychologist. So please make sure that you do seek your own mental health or healthcare support, for we are serving more as a complement to whatever modality you practice. So with that said, let's go ahead and share about what we'll be doing today. And actually, last week we did talk about the manifestation for self-care. Um, in the past, we've been still working on this. And today we'll be focusing more on the emotional regulation and the limbic system in calming our inner world to empower our outer service. So, meaning self care service, service for others. And we'll do a short meditation for activating these parts of the brain that can help us with that emotional regulation, kind of calm our systems down, and then talk about some next steps. So, let's do our usual check in. And at this time, you can think about where you are today, what's been coming up with you. Many of you online with me have been joining for a while on a weekly basis. And we want to, again, be aware of where we're at so we know when we can support ourselves with any of our self-care strategies. So notice how your thoughts have been this past week, your emotions, your bodily symptoms or sensations, and reflect on your past actions or behaviors. And we want to do this honestly and compassionately without judgment. The more honest we can be with ourselves, the more we can redirect our energy and intentions on allowing ourselves to be more balanced and move in a way that takes care of ourselves, that nourishes and nurtures ourselves. Okay, so again, we're really practicing awareness and no judgment. You can also give yourself a number from 0 to 10 as to where you might be. And notice again your body as we talk about some of the information. Allow yourself to still stay connected with the love, peace, and harmony field that many of you are already familiar with and the messages. For those of you who are not as familiar, we'll introduce it in a little bit. But we'll start with just a bit of information about the limbic system for those of you who may not have heard of it, or maybe have heard of it, but is not, may not be too familiar. So just generally, I'm just sharing essence information. So basically, the limbic system is known to be like the emotional center of the brain. And it's responsible for emotions, whether it's fear, joy, anger, sadness, love. It could be positive or negative. It could also be, it's also connected with motivation and behavior, memory processing, and stress response. So this is what we're working a lot on here in our self-care and service practices. And so if you notice there's a small picture, the key parts is like the amygdala, the hippocampus, and the hypothalamus. So you don't have to memorize these, but you might have an idea of, how it looks like. So in the meditation, you can visualize light coming to these areas. The amygdala, which processes the fear, anger, emotional triggers. The hippocampus stores emotional memories. And the hypothalamus controls the stress hormones and physical reactions to emotions. And so when these parts are dysregulated, we may react instead of respond. And we might react with the natural overwhelm, anxiety, or emotional shutdown. So as you can see these will play into our stress response and can heighten our state of being. And so in order to learn emotional regulation, it is your brain's ability to calm itself down after any stress, fears, or triggers. Okay, so the benefits would be like lowering our stress hormones like cortisol, increase resilience and emotional flexibility, enhance our decision making and empathy. And in service, an emotionally regulated brain stays clear, present, and compassionate, even in challenge. So this is something that we can train and work on our brain to be better and better at. Okay. So how we're going to be doing this with the love, peace, and harmony field and the messages of love, peace, and harmony. So when thinking about how love, peace, and harmony can support the limbic system and the field, it can work as like a calm frequency. Okay, we believe that the field carries these calligraphies that carry a high frequency and positive messages that can actually calm and soothe the brain and the limbic system in particular. Singing love, peace, and harmony, meditating in the field can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which in our stress series, we talked about the rest and digest part. Like we want to really calm that nervous system and have a lower baseline. It can also lower activity in the amygdala and increase activation in the prefrontal cortex. And this is where like the thinking part of our brain. And so regular chanting and singing can rewire the emotional brain through neuroplasticity, building stronger circuits for peace, empathy, joy, love, peace, and harmony. Okay. So for self-care, we want to not only rest, but we want to also heal our inner reactivity. So as we said, as you connect with the field, we have many love, peace, and harmony videos on the playlist that can last you for a while. We do have, my mother has hers usually every Mondays. I have mine on Tuesdays. So coming to it weekly can really help you build this emotional safety, help us decrease our reactive patterns, help us become more emotionally available to ourselves and others. And this calmness can expand your window of tolerance, which is your ability. You can think of it as your ability to stay grounded under pressure or when, under stress type of situations. Okay? So in terms of service, how this might relate to service, a regulated nervous system is one of the greatest gifts you can offer in service, right? So when we are able to regulate ourselves, others feel safe and seen around you. You also can become a coherent field of peace and trust. Think about the vibratory field that you carry. And you also model how to stay present and loving under stress. And so through mirror neurons, I think we talked about this in the previous session or so, our emotional regulation invites others to feel calm too. So it can be a very high level of service you can give as you are able to emotional regulate and go to a higher level of this. Okay. So again, key message, when you regulate your inner world, you expand your outer capacity to love, to lead, and to serve. Okay. So we want to let love, peace, and harmony, that frequency, become the emotional baseline in our limbic system. So for those of you who are familiar with the love, peace, harmony field, we believe that everything has its own vibratory field, and each of our vibrational fields are connected in the quantum field of the collective. So when we align with the vibrations of love, peace, and harmony, we can not only uplift our lives, but we can support the uplifting of the world. So as we sing, meditate, connect with a message of love, peace, and harmony, we're rewiring our neural pathways. We are calming our limbic system. We are developing emotional regulation that can lead us to heightened levels of self-care and to increase our ability to serve others with an open heart and with love, peace, and harmony. So let's go ahead and we're going to do our meditation. But first of all, we really want to create that safe space. So if nothing else, really practice allowing yourself to imagine the messages of love, peace, and harmony around you. And let your body relax as you breathe in this loving field of love, peace, and harmony, that you feel unconditionally loved, protected, and supported. Allow yourself to imagine where you're located. It could be with these calligraphies in front of you, for those of you who are familiar with these calligraphies and have gained a lot of benefit. You can also imagine the space that you're in, the room. Is it indoor, outdoor? Noticing the colors, the atmosphere. Imagine the sense of fragrance in your space that allow you to feel calm and relaxed, feel safe, feel loved, protected, and supported. For some of you who join these sessions, if you have certain fragrance that you can actually use, whether it's certain oils or scents that your body can relax to, allow yourself to use that. It could be with, lavender, you might have fresh lavender. So allow yourself to have something when you are in these meditation sessions to relax you. And now I want you to visualize your brain filled with this light and the messages of love, peace, and harmony. For those of you who saw the picture of your brain, you can bring it to the areas like your limbic system with the amygdala, the hypothalamus, the hippocampus, also your prefrontal cortex in the front part of the brain. Last week we talked the brainstem area, the connecting. So your whole brain can be just filled with this messages of love, peace, and harmony and light. And feel that message being absorbed into your brain, relaxing, allowing yourself to calm. We're going to do a short, like a neural, psychological meditation for emotional regulation. And as you're sitting in the safe space, allow yourself to silently remind yourself that you're safe in this moment. You're loved, protected, and supported, feeling your body calm. You can bring your attention to your lower abdomen. Imagine a light ball in that area. You can imagine the ball gently rotating to ground, center, and balance. You can also bring attention to your hands, maybe on that area. Imagine light on your hands going into that area. Again, feeling safe, feeling calm. Calming your system. And now we are going to do some breathing to further calm your nervous system. And you can inhale through your nose and count to whatever's easy for you, but if you can make it to 4 to 5 seconds, wonderful. So you can inhale, imagine this light of love, peace, and harmony. Inhaling, bring it down to your lower abdomen for deeper abdominal breathing. Exhale slowly through your mouth, and you can see if you can extend for at least the same amount, 4 or 5 seconds, or if you can do a few seconds longer. The longer exhalation usually can calm down your amygdala and your system to kind of get your nervous system calm. So you can inhale like 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can do longer, work up to 5. Inhale love, peace, and harmony. 4, 5. Exhale, feel that light expand as you exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Allow yourself to continue to breathe. Inhale, love, peace, and harmony, noticing the colors, the calm. Exhale, feel the light of love, peace, and harmony expand through your lower abdomen, all the way through your body, to the bottom of your feet, to your hands, all the way to your brain, calming, relaxing your limbic system, prefrontal cortex, filling your body with the messages of love, peace, and harmony. And now notice, as we're doing this, notice if you are feeling any discomfort as we checked in. Any emotions, whether anxiety or sadness, fear. Silently notice it, and as you are aware and just connect with it, this can naturally activate our prefrontal cortex, reducing amygdala activity, bringing the more reactive part to that prefrontal cortex. And again, just labeling. Some of you may be familiar with the FACE strategy. You're going to feel and focus the field of love, peace, and harmony. F is for feel and focus. Through that lens of light, we feel and focus what we feel. You can A, be aware of it, acknowledge it. You can label it. Notice what you're feeling without judgment or attachment. And C, we're going to compassionately connect with it. Just notice it, feel it where it is in your body, noticing the color, shape, size, feel, intensity. And again, there's no judgment. but there's just this light of compassion. C again, compassionately connect. And E is for to enlighten. Feel the light radiating into that part of your body that needs support, whether it's your brain or your heart area or lower abdomen. And again, feel this light radiating in, and you want to really feel this loving, soothing, nurturing, and nourishing feeling, like this warm light is soothing you, comforting you. Again, knowing that you are loved, protected, and supported. You can feel this light radiating into you, calming you, the messages of love, peace, and harmony. So feel love, peace, and harmony. Some of you are familiar with the words for the Love, Peace, and Harmony song. I love my heart and soul. Feel the love of the field giving you love. The more familiar where you are with that, the more you can internalize, especially those of you working on self-love. I love my heart and soul. Feel the love of the field, loving, protecting, and supporting you. I love all humanity. Message of service, top of the world. Join hearts and souls together. Again, service, attention, love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. You radiate love, peace, and harmony. Those around you feel that message of love, peace, and harmony. Imagine yourself regulating yourself anytime you have any reactions, emotional reactions. There's no need to judge, just to be aware. You can face them. Imagine the soothing music of love, peace, and harmony. Continue to relax. Feel your nervous system calming. Feel your brain calming, rewiring to messages that you are safe, you are loved, protected, supported. You are basking in the field of love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. And those of you, again, who know the words to love, peace, and harmony, you can sing or repeat it like a mantra, allowing this message to go deeper within your being, also into your subconscious, so you have a stronger connection, neural pathway connection. And today we're adding on that, helping you develop emotional regulation. Love, peace, and harmony. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. So many of you online already are familiar with this song, and I invite you to go deeper into the feeling and the message, to connect and feel the words, allowing your brain, your heart, your soul to truly integrate and allow these messages and the field to calm, relax, nourish, and nurture you. You are developing greater emotional regulation that can help calm yourself, which helps your self-care, can also help you better serve those around you just by being in a positive state of positive emotional regulation, of being in love, peace, and harmony. And allow yourself to just check in, breathing in nice and naturally. Exhale. Let that light expand as you express gratitude for yourself for taking part, gratitude to the field, gratitude to all of you online today, as all of us are emotionally regulating, calming. We actually affect each other. When we talk about quantum physics and quantum entanglement, when we talk about mirror neurons. So just by calming, being in that peaceful state, you're automatically serving others. So thank you, everyone. And just I want you to check in, and I'd love to see how you are feeling. And wonderful. Amy said, thank you, Laurie. I feel so calm, peaceful. Wonderful. So peaceful now. So wonderful. I'm so happy. Thank you for sharing. And allow yourself to just continue to connect with the field. I'd love to hear more sharing if anyone wants to share. As I'd love to encourage you to continue your wellness journey. So if you are interested in this topic, you can follow up on researchers. We are reading The Source, The Secret of the Universe, The Science of the Brain. This is by Dr. Tara Swart, and she is on a lot of podcasts, so she can be a good resource. The meditation was inspired by Dr. Huberman. I think, is it Richard Davidson? We have several that we've talked about on our sessions, but you can look up some of those resources. And you can also continue to allow yourself to be in the field with, we have a lot of different videos on our YouTube channel. If you missed some, then you can always rewatch it. You can join us for free wellness evenings with Tao Calligraphy, which is a next level calligraphy field and frequency. I'm not sure if we have one this Thursday, because we have an extra Thursday this month, but stay tuned. If not, you can always watch the videos, the playlist that we have. You may have missed one from the past, so you can catch up on one. And if you would like some support in getting you started on your wellness journey, please don't hesitate. You can contact us for a complimentary session. And of course, please contact your healthcare providers if you need more support. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, Great. Gregory's mentioning deeply interested in healing his central nervous system to improve your to improve your condition. So yes, wonderful. So yeah, we can still continue to work on some of these exercises. Yes, the vagus nerve or vagus nerve or brain. There's a lot of great exercises for that to kind of calm. So maybe we can integrate some of that in our session. So thank you for sharing that. Okay. So maybe. And if you would like to continue on your service journey, here is a QR code. We played a little of the Love, Peace, Harmony instrumental. This QR code or the website will lead you to that. You can share it with others. This is part of Dr. and Master Sha's gifts to humanity. And it can also lead you to a QR code to donate if your heart is moved to do so. And again, we just wanted to reiterate that self-care is service, and to increase your self-care is to increase the quality of your service. So I do want to thank all of you for joining today and taking part of your self-care and offering service to others. So thank you so much for joining. I would like to say my goodbyes to all of you. Thank you those who are joining on live stream on our Facebook. So we say aloha to you. And then we'll also stop our recording. Aloha for those who watch the video.